Hello once again. Class of today, we have to talk about how the if function is useful within Microsoft Excel. I hope that you have really finished to open up your Microsoft Excel and you have the information which you are going to work on. So now here you see we have a number, we have names, we have salaries, we have experiences, bonus and a new salary as the title here. So name, you see we have 12 people here with their corresponding salaries, their experiences, and the question we have is about to calculate their bonus. But to calculate this bonus and the new salary can depend on the conditions. To make a decision, the if function is useful when you want to draw a decision depending on the condition. So now, to start from here, we can simply type what we can call as syntax here. So now the syntax here, syntax which can be taken as a formula. When we are using this if function, we did start with if, then followed by if as a function name. So now in parentheses, we have to say condition here is condition or logical conditions here, which must be verified. So now, if this condition becomes true, we get first answer or first decision. Let us call it first decision here. First decision here. So now you have really this first decision must be enclosed in between the double quotes like this. And remember, never type this double quote as a single quote. No. If you write this double quote as a single quote, computer will display a mistake, and then you have to have second decision. For example, second decision or second decision here. So now this is the formula. Or here we are missing something here, meaning that the syntax is equivalent to if, then condition is here, condition which will be verified. If this condition become true, you will have first decision. If this condition becomes false, you will have second decision. So this is how we can use this one. So for example here, you can be asked to calculate a bonus of employees who have monthly salary above 12,000 to be given 5% of their bonus, and the other remaining to be given 10%. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm saying that we want to give a bonus of 5% to all employees who receive monthly salary above 12,000 here, to be given 5%, and the others will receive 10%. So this is somehow easy because we have to write this. A function within Microsoft Excel is started with equal sign, followed by if function. So now the if function, to select this number, if you want to, you see here, computer display logical test. This is a condition here. Here you see, which will be verified either to be true or to be false. So now the condition is we have to click on this one, E4. Why do we say this is E4? Don't worry about this. Let us explain. Here you see E4, meaning that we are column E and with corresponding row number, which is E. For this is row number, where this is E is a column letter here, or column heading letter of column here. Now they have told us must be greater than 12,000 to 12,000, meaning that if we say this E4 greater than 12, we are comparing either that this number greater than 12, so that the first we will have E, if we have to give them bonus of 5%, we have to cross 5%. So then, comma, and then if this condition becomes false, we are going to say this one again, cross 10%, division by 100 here, and then cross. So now you can ask me, why don't we use double quotes here? The reason why we are not using double quotes here, it is because we have, this is a number. Computer will calculate a bonus. This is a number. We use double quotes here when it is not a number. If it is a number, we don't use double quotes. If it is characters or sequence of text or text only, you will use the double quotes. So now this means that here we are going to calculate the bonus. So now, if you finish to write this formula or this function, you hit enter on the keyboard to run the code. You see now, by using this one here, we have that this 12,000 is not greater than 12,000. This condition here becomes false. Yes? Now, if we are together here, you see this greater E4, meaning that 12,000 is not greater than 12. So the condition becomes false. Now, it will calculate this one, meaning that we will get 1,200 here, because it will take this amount to be crossed by 10%. What will happen to the second one? If computer verifies 23 here to greater than 12,000, if the condition becomes true, this one will be given 5% as the bonus. So now let us apply. You see, this is computer has taken 12,000 and multiply this 10% to get what? To get 1,200. Here you see. So now, because I think that you will never have enough time to calculate this one, everything here, it is possible that you can autofill here by autofilling here all the data. As you do, you press here, you point your cursor here to that corner, and then press left click continuously and drag your mouse down to fill the remaining information. You see, now it is somehow calculated. You see, I think you will never have enough time to calculate each and everything here to get the bonus of your employees. So now for sure here, let us do this. This is a bonus. So now, what will happen if we say we want this bonus to be added to this salary? Meaning that you can use sum function, or you can use if function. What to do? By using if function, because we are dealing on application of if function in Microsoft Excel, you can do that. Let us continue to use the first question. We want to add 5% to employees with salary greater than 12,000. Then 10% to all the remaining, meaning that here we have to say if function here. Let us go back here, and now logical test, we have to say this one greater than equal 12,000 here, then comma, and then because they want to get this bonus to be added to this one, we have to say this, it is also this one. This is mathematical calculation, E, and then plus here you see. Then you have to take this one, cross 10%. No, it is a 5% here, division by 100. This is a comma. Okay, here you see. So now we have to add another thing here, meaning that we have to click this one, plus, okay, this one cross 10% divided by 100. Okay, comma, then cross parentheses. Here you see, I say that this is if which was previous amount plus the calculated bonus here. If plus E, here you can use this one. You see, let me run the codes here. You simply click enter to see whether it is working. You see, computer has taken this previous salary to be added to bonus, then you have a new salary of this one. You see, we will be given monthly salary of 15,200 here. So now you can simply scroll down by autofilling. You see, this salary will be calculated in this way. Yeah, this is somehow quite easy. So now, you can also say that you want to reduce this salary. Yeah, it is possible. To reduce salary also, it is possible. Meaning that here, let me remove this highlight. No highlight here. Here, if we want to reduce monthly salary of the employees by 5%, you can also do this here as their new salary. Then you create content here to remove this content. To get you can do this if function. For example, you want to reduce 5% to this salary, you will simply click this if greater than 12. Here we have to add 2, and then comma. So now we want to say that all employees with monthly salary, let us reduce 5%. We do this, and then negative parentheses. Here you see, I do this, then cross 5%, 5 division by 100 as usual, as it is done. Then come here, and then we want to reduce those who get monthly salary less than 12,000. They are going to be reduced by 10%. You have to click on this one, and then negative opening parentheses, try the parentheses. I think it is very easy. Click on this, then cross 10 here, division by 100 here. So then come here, you see, then open parentheses, meaning that if this condition becomes true, the condition will be verified here to this. As long as we are autofilling, this one E4 will be replaced by E5 here, by E6 here, as long as we are autofilling. So don't worry about this. Now, what to do? Let us run the code to see. You see, we reduce this salary by 5%. Let us see, reduce salary by 10% here. What you have to do, because there is not enough time to calculate new salary of every worker here. Now I have to do this. I have to scroll down. You see now new amount is calculated as new salary, reduced by some 5%. The others they will be reduced by 10%. Here I think this is what you see. So now, next, why have we said experience? For example, this is a company. For example, we can say this is Nyirangarama company here. No, if I use another name, let us use Polo company. For example, here. Polo company here. Within my employees, your boss can come once and tell you that I want you to give bonus to employees with these conditions. Those with experience greater than 5 years and those with experience greater than 12,000, they will be given 5%. For example here, For example here, we want, for example here, we want to give this one equal, then if for example here, if function logical test, you listen that we want to use two conditions here. So two conditions here, let me do this, greater than 12,000, and then here, what you should do, with experience greater than 5, for example 5, this is an example. Here you see, use the comma. We want to verify which will be value, tested value to be true or false. Here you see. So now, what we can do is to cross here. Here you see. Then which will be decision here. This one will be given 10%. Cross 5%, not 10%, 5% here, division by 100 here. This is not semicolon, it is a comma. And then, if not, it will be given 10%. If cross 10, sorry here, division by 100, but even if percentage can work. Here you see. Now, you see we have condition that which state if E4 greater than 12 and F4 remember it is an experience. We want that only employees with monthly salary greater than 12,000 with 5 years experience. No, from 6 above, they will be given 5% as a bonus, the remaining will be given 10%. Meaning that you need to have two conditions. What will happen if we run the code, the computer? You see, it will give us a mistake. A message to tell us that we have used the too many conditions in this formula. What to do? Let us correct this. We can join this if function and condition here, you can use this if and then if, meaning that this end function, you know that in our previous video, which was called the logical function, I have explained how this end function, logical function, or function, how they are used. So now, meaning that this end will generate one answer. Either condition to be true or condition to be false, so that the computer will come here and calculate this. I think I get the meaning. So now here we have to add another parenthesis. So here I think it is now clear. You see, computer will give 5% to someone with salary greater than 12,000 and 6 years and above of experience. So now let us run the code. You see, it is displaying a mistake here. So let us find which mistake. So then, so here there is one mistake here. This one is closed by here, and this one is closed by here. So the mistake is the one is closed by here. Another one is end function. Yeah, here maybe the mistake is here. Okay, let us run the code to see whether it is calculated. You see, this is because you see now here we have this answer because this one has salary greater than 12,000. So, but here there is a mistake here. Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is clear. It gives false First, because this 12,000 is not greater than this 12,000. That's why computer has taken this 12 crossed by 10. The second one. Even if this condition was true, but any function generates true answer when both conditions are true. But this is not true, this is true. The general answer will be the last one. So now here you see the codes is around here. And now you will never have enough time to calculate this. That's why you need to say this. Let us use the autofilling. The autofilling, we have to do this. So this is somehow quite easy. So now this if function, we have used many examples here, but we didn't find how we can use if function depending on using the double quotes with a text here. So now let us try to use it here to see. For example, here let us use this experience here. For example, let us suppose this years someone with 5 years will be allowed to be married. Here let us say decision here. Decision, no, status. Let us suppose say that everyone with 6 years of experience will be allowed to be married, the others will not. We say if, and then logical test, 6 greater than or equal. There is no what to say greater than, even greater than or equal, even this 6 will be included in the range. But if we remove this, 6 will never be elements. So that's why I have to include this 6 here. So then you come, and then here we say this one will be married. Married, for example. What will happen if this condition is false? Will never be not married. For example, this is a status. So now I can simply close here. So now let me learn the code. So I have to remind you that if you type this code here as 1, for example, you see I type 1, then I type 2, computer will give you a mistake. Let me learn before changing this one. You see our computer will say, it will say that not try to type a formula where the first character is an equal minus sign. So this is the warning message they are telling me. So now you see the mistake is here. To get around this, type an apostrophe first. You see, meaning that I have typed this in a bad way. I have to type this by using like this. Same double quotes. So now let me learn to see. You see married. This is because this one has 6 years of experience. This one will be married also, but this one from here up to here, they will be not married. So now let us run here in the status here. Sorry here, the mistake is around here. Let me select this first. Then I go down. You see, not married. So now, if this word is not fitting in the cell, so this is known as a cell, and the right in the cell must be selected. Let me increase the column here like this. You see, this is the status. So now, this is how if function can be useful in real life situation. So, my people, let us today stop by here. Within this course, we will continue our next lesson.